How you doing, IBM? Welcome back. I'm okay. At first, when I was doing this, I was like, I'll just start at zero, right? Because that's a good number. And then I thought about it. It's like I'm really not at $0. The fact is, I'm at negative money because I'm paying for a subscription to Vibe Code, and I have a host for my website that I'm paying for until I get clients. So that's the actual truth. I'm negative 380. So when people start vibe coding and doing this, I don't want them to think, oh, I could do this with $0, which you can. But for me, in my case, with two different subscriptions between Claude and Codex, and my host for my SaaS website, I'm negative 380. So Baga, I actually I could save up to more than 99%, but I can save up to 99% of the token efficiency. It's like 99.8 or something like that when it actually comes down to it. And I actually have I I know what to extract out of. How do I put this? So there's a HTTP request that goes from the CLI client. So it goes from terminal to the CLI, and then from the CLI there's the HTTP request that goes sits out to the LLM, which is in this case Anthropic. I interjected that behind the terminal and the CLI is one place I go to. I strip out the unnecessary tokens like tool calls. There's a lot of symbols it doesn't need. I strip out a lot of this junk that's not needed. And then that's one place, right? That saves around 25% right there. And then in the CLI and the terminal, so between the terminal and the CLI, there's an interjection that I have in there that I strip out. It just crashed on me. But and I have right now there are a total of 500 tools that help me with optimization. And I only got 500. That's so funny. How you doing, Lurkley? Hey, what you guys want to see something since you guys are just joining? Check this out. I'm actually building it. Here, let me go on a full screen here. Where's my full screen button? Is it in here? No, that's not it. Hang on. I'll pretend I know what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. So here is my mock-up. This is my prototype for my website. And this is my, I'm rebranding the logo here. So it's a vibe code. Here's the Forge. And this is the computer network AI. So Plyrium Forge. And here's, you guys like this, huh? I'm at version 9.6 right now. Like I said, a lot of this is mock-up, and this is going to be the direction I'm going. I threw my branding all over the place. I'm just giving you guys a glance here. How you doing? Is it Rishi? 123. So what I'm building is a ADE, agentic desktop environment for orchestrating your vibe coding development. And I'll show that tool in a minute here. And right now I'm actually developing a website for it, so you guys have a place to get to download the ADE. So that's the website. There's a lot of fluff in here, and no, this is not my pricing. This is just prototype stuff. I'm going to be cutting some of this out that's not needed because I hate websites that just keep traveling down. Yeah, it just drives me nuts. In fact, if you look at my main site here, that's it. You have, this is my sales pitch. This is who I am. There's nothing else you need. If I can't get you to buy my product on this page here and understanding who I am, I don't need 100 million other pages after that, because I guarantee you, you're already gone on, you already made up your mind on the first 2 pages. So you're exactly where I'm trying to get with my vibe coding. I'm so glad I found you. Hey, thank you. I actually, I'm creating this all from scratch on here. So where I got my logo, I used Codex, which you could actually use Chat GPT for free online, and it does the same thing. So what I did here, you guys are gonna love this. I sent a screenshot of my app. Here it is right here. I'm like, okay, here's a screenshot. I want you to prompt me. I'm trying to brand or make a brand for my ADE, and I want you to come up with a design. And then what I'm telling it to do is create a prompt for me. So it did. It generated a prompt based off my image and my description, and here it is. And then after it was done, I said, okay, go ahead and execute that prompt, and it did. And this is what it created. It actually created me several different logos here, icons, app icons, dark light theme. Here's the color palette. It created all this in one prompt. And this is Codex. What it sucks at, though, which I went ahead and got this, I loved it so much. I'm like, okay, well, use this template and make me a prototype website. And I'll show you what it made me. I laughed so hard. It was so sad. Did I close it already? Oh, here it is. This is what it made. I have no idea what look at how off that is. I don't even know what the heck that is. Like an egg sitting, a football being kicked through the goal post. And just look how awful this looks. So what I got out of this is Codex is great at making you images, and horrible at designing websites. This is awful. So I took the best of both worlds and put them together, and this is what I came up with. Where did I get what prompt? The prompt I made to create the images, is that what you're saying? This prompt here? I asked it to make me the prompt. Thank you. I love the UI design too. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but I love the colors. They all blend together really well. I love the neon glow here. You know, it flows. It really does. It's very appeasing to the eyes. So now what in the world is Claude doing here? Okay. Let me, not that one. I got so many dang folders now. Okay, here it is. Build sub, I don't know what it was doing. So I'm at 9.7 instead of 9.6 now. So here's all the logos, the new design. I got the colors. So what do you guys think so far of this? Everything that's not screaming vibe coded. You know, 90% of the people out there won't know it's vibe coded. However, my whole premise is vibe coding, so it's okay if it is, right? I'm okay with it. I would be lying if I said I didn't vibe code it. And thank you, Baga. I really appreciate it. And for anybody who's new here, what this is, so the way my workflow is, because a lot you could go out and find these type of agentic development tools, but what it is that it's like I'm going to spawn a million agents, and I'm going to tell each one what I want to do. And this is a bug, by the way. See how they're not refreshing here? That's a bug I'm working on. But anyways, yeah, if I actually switch them here, yeah, that's fine. That's what I want. That's fine. Switch them all. I like how it's moved. That's so interesting. I'm trying to figure out what's causing that. And I'll just close these two. There we go. But anyways, and then if I want something done, I got to go through each one, tell them what to do, and all of a sudden they're all going. And 20 minutes later, you're like, wait a minute, what was I having this one do? Or what was I having this one do? I don't remember. So what we have here, let me reload him. He's bugged out now too. So what we have here is a director who will be able to manage his entire team. Let me recreate this. This is bothering me. So we're going to use Codex, Claude, and now that's not working. So you know what? I'm starting to think we are having an issue with, yeah, there it goes, with the Chromium inside of Electron. That's what I'm thinking it is. All right, but anyways, so this is my dev team, and I want him to actually have 8. You go up to 12 if you want. So 8 will give you 5 coders, 2 auditors, 1 researcher. However, you're not limited to just 8. So there's all 8. Yeah, see, this is still an issue, and it's bugging the hell out of me, and this is still an issue. Let me fix this. Give me a second, guys. Okay, right now I can't even use the tool because the refreshing in the terminal is still an issue. And sometimes when I go to, like if I open up a new team and I go to the text box, I'm unable to click into it. It takes a minute. So I'm wondering if there's an issue with the Electron or a Chromium that's in Electron. That's what it feels like. And the refreshing, which is the graphic interface for the terminals, is not updating. And when I go to change the AI, it'll load the AI and it'll fill up the screen, but the screen below that will go black, and it's like a domino effect. So every time I go change the AI, the next screen next to it will go black. It's like I'm chasing it, and that blankness is moving around. Let's see if that's enough description to track this problem down. Yeah, Baga he's Iron Man. He actually he sits there, gets high, and has deep conversations with his AI. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm right. Actually, Vorteca, it's not. There's so many AIs out there that can do just as good, and there's a lot of free ones out there you could use. Here's a great example. You could actually get a Mac Mini for I think $3.99 to $5.99 or something like that. They might have gone up since. It might be $6.99. So for the price of 3 months subscription to Claude, you could actually have a machine where you can run your own local AI agent. And there's some out there that's good enough or better than good in some cases that can actually develop for you. And when you're in that situation, you don't need to pay a subscription.